Hi guys, welcome to Pop Dance Live. That's Carmi, Chieko. Yep. We are so excited to have this wonderful trio today. They have worked with the biggest pop icons, including Janet Jackson, Britney Spears, Pink, Missy. God, it is endless. Who else? So we want to welcome this trio who has gave us some of the sexiest moments that us women have just getting our hot mother. So without further ado, we would love to introduce you to Alison Faulk, and Broadlick.
Yay! Better known as ATL.
ATL.
So
that's actually not funny. We're sitting.
ATL.
Teresa, Luke, ATL, y'all. You heard.
And we did not choreograph the sitting pattern.
No, we
I'm usually
didn't.
in the middle.
Oh
yeah,
that's so funny. Yeah.
It's like the Oreo kind of.
It just happens.
And that wasn't choreographed
You just
either.
take
I'm killing it right now. Young double stuff.
Nasty up here.
Oh,
I know. So wait, let's get down to it. I want to talk and I want to ask about this.
Ask us.
Magic Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one came out and we were very, very
Inspired.
Yeah.
And then the second one came
A lot
out.
of rubbing over there.
Because just thinking about that movie, it just I think makes a lot of us women just hot and bothered and sweaty and.
Well, that's fantastic. That's good to know.
Yes. So you are Alison, the choreographer, co-director.
Of the
Yes.
our live show that we're gonna do. But the films, we all choreograph the films, part 1 and part 2 together. And then Channing is like our 4th choreographer. He definitely has a lot of input in the movement and concepts and everything. So
Because he's a dancer as well.
yeah,
as-
he's a dancer. He
Yeah.
totally has a dance background. He's an incredible freestyler. Yeah, he's super talented and has a really unique way of moving and like. He's really musical, and then like with this style of dance, like he lived it.
Yeah.
So, so I didn't need much help there. We were like, yeah, do more of that. That was great. Just do more of that.
But how did it come about? Because if you guys don't know, you guys need to look up these Fabulous Three's resume. I mean, it is literally an extensive resume. But I know you from choreographing for artists such as Pink and pop stars.
Yeah.
And so how does a pop star choreographer become?
Sure. Okay.
Mike's
Okay. Sure. So I'm gonna try and give you an abridged version of just the way it happened and like our involvement in it. So,
Yeah.
Jenna Dewan is Channing's wife. We danced with Janet together, and then we're roommates. And then they got married, and so he was always kind of the like a brother to me. And so then after they got married, throughout that process, I started doing choreography. And then she and we'd been dancing and working together since
Years, yeah.
a long time. since a long time.
Yeah.
And so when this film came up, Jenna suggested to Chan, she was like, hey, Al's doing choreography now. And he was like, oh, cool. So he hit me up and he was like, hey, you want to do the stripper movie? I'm like, you're doing a stripper movie? Yeah. I was like, oh crap. I was like, oh my God, you're really gonna make a movie. And it was Steven Soderbergh, so you're like, oh, this is legit, you know? So, I've been working with pop stars, but because we had a connection and I'm also from Florida, so we had a similar take on things. So then of course I have Teresa because like, of course, she's the homie and like amazing, talented. And then we realized we need a real guy. And so I've been working with Luke a lot. I've been working with Luke a lot on Britney stuff. And so we'd known Luke and he's so incredible. And so we brought Luke in.
But I love the story of how Luke
Okay,
really.
it's kind of good.
Yeah.
It's kind of good.
This is.
Okay,
It was almost like an audition.
No, it's not. You're such a liar.
It was an audition without knowing it.
Okay, so I was a supervising choreographer on this Britney tour, so it's, intense, like intense, all this stuff, and it was the end of the American leg. We were at some, club, like kind of just like, oh, woohoo, yeah, we did a good job, whatever. So I'm like sitting,
whatever.
But I'm sitting there, like how, whatever. So I'm sitting like just like this at this club, and Luke, when he had his like long curly hair, he was just like being Luke, and he was proceeding to give all of the women lap dances, and so he straddles me, and I'm like this fool. I look up, and I was like,
You want a kid?
I literally looked at him, and I held tilted, and I go, I think I have a job for you. As he's mid like this, and he looks down, he's like, word, really?
Yeah.
And I was like, I do.
Can we recreate that really quick?
The times that have changed. I get paid to give lap dance now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
See how witty he is.
No, I'm playing.
But what was also cool was that has such a tricking background, and Chan flips his face off. So it was cool that he can like work with him and get him even more like popping on all his stuff. So then for whatever reason, like we all just kind of like, I don't know, it melded so nicely. And like, you know, where someone has a strength and where I have a weakness, she is, you know, we just complement each other nicely, you know? And so we just have so much fun every day when we prep or rehearse. We're giggling and laughing.
Yeah,
it's like,
we literally had.
We talked for hours.
Alison literally yesterday was like, we were prepping something else, and she's like, so when we rehearse next, let's just come in and work. Because we spent about an hour. I love conversation, but let's just work. Let's just work. Because we get in there, we're like, even though I saw you yesterday, I'm like,
Yeah, we see
what's
each other
going
every day.
on? Like,
or whatever happened in the news, whatever, you know,
And now you guys are seeing each other every day because you guys are now working on Magic Mike Live.
Yes, we're so excited. I can't even tell you how excited we are. We're excited for so many reasons. Like, first of all, like we've never done any kind of like residency. Like any live shows we've done have been like touring pop shows, which is unbelievable. But the fact that like Chan brought us in from the beginning and has allowed us to kind of continue on this journey with him has been so cool because it's like such like it's like our little baby, but it's so funny because it's like, oh, the strip show is your baby. Like so odd, but we're really excited because this show is, we kind of say it's a dance show and they happen to take their clothes off where they're gonna be showcasing their talents and all of these things, but what we're really trying to do is create like a giant leap in where the bar is set for entertainment for women, and we're trying to really give women what they want.
Yes.
You know?
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah.
Because it opens March 30th.
Yeah, March 30th.
March
End of this
30th.
month.
Yes,
Make
that's
sure you guys get your tickets
At the
in
Hard-
Vegas.
Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And we realize that all women, every woman is very different.
Yeah.
And so we're really trying to like appeal to like many things that women would want and, you know, not just like one note. So we're so excited.
And we've been working on this for almost 2 years now. Literally 2
Yeah.
The
years.
live show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that started basically from Magic Mike 2,
Yeah.
from during that whole process. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys have been talking about that. Okay.
And it's been exciting too because we've been involved in things that are new for us. Like we're going in and like looking at venues and you're just learning so many new things, you
Right.
know? And then having Chan involve us heavily in the creation has been exciting and so much cool stuff, you know? Like
And
we're
the
all-
guys
the guys are
so
Luke's like,
incredible.
yeah, well, you know.
No,
You're
they're-
right.
no, I love it. Like I would be in the show. Like we were considering, I was considered for the longest, and I just was like, I'm a family man now. And yet I still considered.
Look, you're going to be a swing. You know it.
No, for sure. I am the
He
unofficial
actually
swing, for
is.
sure. We had a conversation, we were at the office like 2-3 days ago, and he was just like, yo, when I get in shape or whatever, he was like, when I'm done with this, he's like, yo, I might just slide in there. And he's like, and I'm gonna bring this guy. And I was like, yo, I'm down.
We can expect a little cameo maybe from Luke and from Channing.
Yeah.
Other guys
And
as well.
other guys from the films for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I know, it's
It's
gonna
going to
be
be so fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
It'll be bananas.
There's really nothing like it out there right now. So,
There's not.
I mean, it's a great avenue. Obviously, the brand has grown so much. And it's derived from Channing's actual story.
Yeah.
That's the craziest
That's what's
thing.
so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, don't you find that so odd? Like this like decision he made as a 19-year-old and this like weird, you know,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden he's an actor and like the trajectory his life has taken and like, you know, a chance like conversation with Steven. You know what I mean? It's just such an interesting, he's like, write your script. All right, cool, let's write our script, you know?
Exactly. Most people would have been like hiding it under their
Yeah.
in their past. You know what I mean? And it's so great.
It says a lot about him as a person. He's so like authentic and comfortable with himself and like, he's such a talented guy. Like, he's unbelievably talented, and I think he's just open, and you know, he's a respectable guy, you know,
Yeah.
and he's not trying to like hide things.
Yeah.
He's really cool. We love him.
I love it. So collectively, it's so crazy though, because you guys have all like worked on similar projects or with artists at different times, right? You all have danced with Brittany,
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys,
Janet,
but different
Yes.
times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? You guys did, you got served.
Yes. Well, and the beef. We're in the beef
And
groups
the
together.
Right, great.
Yeah.
From Jessica
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Like, it's crazy. Pink.
We both worked
So
on
you
Pink.
crossed over layers, but it's so
Yeah.
great that you guys have come together like this super crew, stripper.
Yeah. I like that. Super crew.
Super crew, super
Super stripper crew.
from ATL. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
We genuinely love each other, and like, I'm a fan of hers. I'm a fan of his, and I'm like always like, oh, you're so cool. It's just exciting to like work together and create and like see everyone's brains like just, I don't know, it's cool.
come together.
The chemistry is
Yeah.
right. Okay, what can we expect from the show in Vegas?
Go T go.
Take it away.
She's inspired.
There's just, I mean, the show, we want to give women something that they can take home and like remember and just have an experience that they've never had before, where there's surprises, it's romance, it's hot, it's, you know, sensual.
It's dangerous.
We're looking up the good
Dirty.
words.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Sensual words, for
and
sure.
all of that to build a connection, you know, because the other shows, we're definitely not dogging anybody else's thing, but you know what we noticed is it's more about what the guy visually looks like, and for us it's like the importance is the connection of the guys not looking like, but really feeling something from them and building trust so that the women can be open enough to go, yeah, sure, I'm down to do that.
Right.
Because we went to go to the shows to, you know, see what they're about. And one guy came up to me and pulled me up, and he was like, you know, like trying to get me to touch him. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And he's like, what's wrong? Are you shy? And I'm like,
And I was like,
That's the
no.
wrong approach. Yeah.
Scary.
It's the
No.
completely wrong approach.
yeah. But it's because he's not connected to my body language and my energy. You know, there are other women there that are like, yeah, I want to do that. But I wasn't that person at that
Right.
moment because I need more than just
That's not what
like
she
a
wanted.
shell of a body. You know,
Yeah.
but that's just me.
Right.
You know, someone else might go, oh, that's hot. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
But so we're like building this place where you can be visual, you can be intimate, and you can, but it all starts with like connection and trust and
That's
feeling
foreplay
safe.
right there. That's foreplay.
It is.
Yeah.
You can't just dive right into
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's more so about like, not like, hey, look at me. It's more like, here I am, but what can I do for you?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
The entire
and
thing.
then the space in general is really immersive. It's 2 levels. It's in the round.
Fun.
Every space is a dance space, not just the stage. So something could happen in any part of the room at any given time,
Yeah.
which is super exciting because everybody
coming
has a
from.
moment to be involved, or if they don't want to be, they don't have to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yeah, and we're also creating the show so that the guys, there's some spontaneity for them, so that they don't feel like they're also doing the same thing every, you know, twice a night, you know, 5 days a week, you know, because there are things. It's going to be obviously it's structured, but to know that if you look at one woman and they're giving you something, it's going to change it night to night, you know, person to person, and that is the point. It's literally seeing the woman, seeing them in the moment, and then going and then taking it from there. Not, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do to you. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's so.
Sometimes it can be so intimidating. I mean, I have not been into this. I'm what I see, honestly. Like, I don't know if I could do the socks and the things. All like,
Yeah.
That's not how every girl would be, like, feel good being approached
Right.
as. You know,
Absolutely.
everybody's different.
Everybody's
Some women are. There's like, the crazy ones,
Yeah.
but then there are definitely people that you just want to be kind of like enticed in that
Yeah.
way. So,
and some women just enjoy watching.
Exactly.
They're like, that's all hot and great, but don't come touch me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the guys don't want to do, you know,
Yes.
and the guys have to understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another cool thing that I wanted to touch on is that Chan has a lot of women working on this show. Our production designers are women. Our wardrobe designers are women. We're women. one of the doing props and whatnot. She's a woman, so there's a lot of like female input. There's also men, of course. Like we have Luke, we have Jack, we have Chan. There's guys, we have male producers, but he's really interested in the woman's take on it, you know, which I just think is so special and says a lot about
And
him.
our MC is a woman.
Our MC is a woman in the show, which is so exciting.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll feel safe. You feel like, oh, okay, like.
Yeah, they're guiding you
Yeah.
They're
through this
guiding you.
experience, this journey.
Yeah.
I mean, the space alone is so gorgeous and beautiful. When you walk in, it's totally a different world and it's safe. You feel safe as a woman, like, oh, I feel pretty in here, you know? And that's gonna go a long way. Everything that we're, you know, doing in the show is so detailed oriented, down to looking at the woman in their eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I
like
mean?
even
And-
in casting,
Yeah.
like all the castings have been, like we've instantly can tell if a guy is genuine or not. Like instantly, you can tell the difference between confidence and cockiness.
Yes.
You can tell the difference between arrogance and like somewhat of pride. You know, like so there's in every audition we've done, everything, even in rehearsals, it's like certain choices you got to be like, no, this is how we're gonna approach it. Like we did a regular dance number to see the skill, but then we did a lap dance intimate number, which is like just bringing women in and seeing if those women react well.
That was part of the audition.
That was part of the whole audition process because you can see
You're like,
guys that
who
are
was
trying
I
to
for
do
this?
too much.
How did I get the call?
Well, maybe there's more.
And then we would chat
Yeah.
with we'd bring our friends in and we would chat with them, be like, well, what worked for you? What didn't work for you? And then we'd kind of give the notes to the guys based off what they liked, what they didn't. Yeah.
And another note, like the guys, from a dancer standpoint, this is like the ideal job. Like you never get the opportunity to fully be, even if you are the hot, sexy guy. Like dancing behind Britney, I felt like I was the mess. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't tell me nothing. Like I'm on stage, like half naked, but like sexy and like whatever. Yeah, I got those poses. Thank you, Jamie King. Bye. But this is like, there's no artist. There's no one here. It's just you get to be there. So that moment, like for real, like this is the artist, and you have to be like here on camera, but like, you know what I mean? Like get your shot. I feel you, bro. Get your shot.
On that camera.
Yeah, you're like, But like this one, the guys are like able to be them. Like it's not like
They're the stars.
You know what I mean? Like the
Stars.
costumes are like the costumes, but the costumes are based around them. You know what I mean?
And their
Like
personalities.
yeah, we're not gonna put. You're not gonna put me in anything crazy that I'm not gonna wear myself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
It's wonderful and they're all like good looking guys, but we feel really responsible for them and we actually take it really seriously. So like when I'm saying take your shirt off, it's not because I'm like, I want this. It's because I'm like, I'm concerned. We're gonna know where to freaking throw your shirt and like
Yeah.
you're not gonna get caught and look all crazy. Like you feel responsible for these guys. You like want to show them to the world in their best possible light.
And there's an art to taking off your shirt.
there
It really is.
There really is. And
It is.
even in the audition.
Choreography.
In the audition, we choreographed at a certain count. It comes off. You have a little bit, and then you throw it down. And we told them, don't be a star when you take it off.
Or a
because
dancer, just
don't be a
don't-
dancer. Don't be
yeah.
like because if I'm gonna take my shirt off for like my wife, I'm not gonna be like, hey baby, and like Hulk out of my shirt. You know, I'm gonna be like, let me get this off. I got this. You know, or you got it, or
Natural.
however, naturally, genuine.
That's the whole point. It's to be natural, be genuine, be connected, like all those things that are organic. And if they were doing it as in a dancery way, it's like
It's
ooh,
weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's like
It feels like you giggle. You're like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But when it's like really happening, when it's real, you're like, oh, this is like really happening.
yeah.
Oh, like,
And
you know,
then you
it's-
look like then it looks like you're like watching
Some of your,
someone.
Them take it off
Voyeur.
for you.
That's the point. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's so subtle, but it makes the hugest difference.
You guys have to go.
Yeah.
We are coming.
We will be there. March 30th, we will be there from
Yeah.
So should you guys, Pop Ducks Life, please give it up for our guests. They are amazing. ATL.
Thank you.
Yeah,